All right, good morning, class. Let me just discuss briefly itong final requirement ninyo, no? And as you can see on the shared screen, your final requirement would be all about rebranding Angeles City as a tourist destination or as a tourism destination. Now, do not be overwhelmed by the content, no? This is just to make sure that you are well guided, just to make sure that everything is clear, no? Kung ano yung dapat ilagay dun sa paper niyo. So essentially, your final requirement would be a final paper, no? Paper about trying to discuss, no, kung paano pwedeng ma-rebrand si Angeles City kung ano man yung like present branding na meron siya, okay, as a tourist destination. So yung paper nyo would be divided into four portions. Okay, yung four portions na yan include the introduction, status quo, proposal, and the conclusion. So the question is, what will be written, what will be included dito sa four parts no ng final paper ninyo. So nandito 'yan no, yung ito yung some guide questions. Pag sinabi nating some guide questions, these are some of the questions na you have to include no, must be included rather dun sa paper ninyo. Okay? Ito yung kumbaga basic na questions na dapat dun sa paper ay masagot. Okay, yung paper ninyo masagot itong mga questions na 'to. And ito yung, ano yung dapat na mag-appear naman dun sa mismong paper, okay? So, dahil some guide questions lang 'to, ibig sabihin, ang tanong, "Sir, puwede po ba kami magdagdag ng, ibang questions 'no, or ibang mga magsagot for example ng some other questions na hindi naka-include dito sa ano namin sa paper?" Yes, of course, no, the answer would be yes because these are just some, sabi ko nga, some guide questions na integral, no, na important doon sa paper niyo, but it doesn't mean that this is everything. Okay, so you may include some others if you wish so. You just have to make sure, of course, na yung questions na yun or yung mga answers na yun wouldn't be repetitive na, no? Hindi na siya repetition. Alright, so let's start, no? Kapag introduction, of course, ito yung part ng final requirement ninyo na i-introduce yung alin, ang the city's destination branding and positioning. So, some guide questions, no, about the introduction would be, meron bang destination branding si Angeles City? Kung meron, ano yun? Okay? Kung wala, bakit kaya? No? And whether meron or wala, dapat meron ding proof, no, na magsasabi talaga na kung whether or not, no, there is destination branding for Angeles City. Okay, syempre meron ding role diyan si ACTO, right? Si Angeles City Tourism Office. So the question is, paano si ACTO nag-come up ng branding na meron siya right now? So nabago ba 'yon? Had it been changed? Na-improve ba, 'di ba? Yung improvement ba ay how frequent, gaano kadalas, gaano kadalang for example, okay? So whether it is whether it had been changed or improved and whether it was frequently improved, no, ano yung considerations, okay, in the change or improvement. And of course lagi at lagi dapat laging merong proof, okay, importante na merong proof, evidence ito na magsasabi na oo talagang ito nga yung ginawa ni Acto, ito nga yung changes, no, parang imagine mo na lang yung proof na hinahanap natin, like for example yung slogan, 'di ba, ni branding for example ni Philippines as a tourist destination country, as a tourist destination, like 'di ba ngayon it's love the Philippines, before it's more fun in the Philippines, wow Philippines. So there are, of course there are like proof or proof or evidence there too, right? So ganun din dito kay Angeles City's branding, okay, as a tourist brand, as a tourist destination, dapat mag-provide kayo ng proof. So from Angeles City's destination brand or branding, sa tingin niyo correctly positioned ba yun sa isip ng mga locals? Okay? How about yung tourists or travelers? Sa tingin niyo ano ba yun, correctly positioned? So the question is, sir, how do we know, no? How do we know whether if it's a correctly positioned? So this will, of course, be in a form of like research na naman, no? Research na hanap kayo ng articles, ng clip, ng news, or whatever, okay? That will tell whether or not such is correctly positioned sa minds ng local or tourists or travelers. Sir, paano kung wala? Eh, di possible siguro na ang gagawin ninyo would be to conduct a very simple, no, na ano lang na siguro survey to check on this particular aspect or question. Okay, so from these questions, no, guide questions, anong gagawin ninyo? Of course, parang kapag sinusulat yung papel nyo, dapat ito yung mag appear dun sa paper ninyo. So ano yung dapat mag-appear? Timeline, no, ng destination branding and positioning, 'di ba? We've had this topic, yung destination branding and positioning exactly. So historical yung approach. So from the 1980s pa, 1990s, merong discussion about branding or rebranding ng Angeles City, early 2000 up to present. Okay, so you have to present that. Okay, and again, dapat merong mga proof, okay? Documents from actor, research news, as I mentioned. Okay, so that will comprise of the introduction. The second one would be the status quo. Kapag sinabi kasi natin status quo class, this is like the present, now the existing, kung ano yung nasa kasalukuyan. Okay, so um, dito sa part ng paper na 'to, elaboration lang naman ng existing destination branding ng Angeles City, saka yung role siyempre ni Akto, okay? So the same, ito yung guide questions, like, ano yung Angeles City's present destination branding? Okay, meron ba siyang slogan? Ano yung slogan niya kung meron or tagline, okay? So para kay Akto, being the arm, right, ng tourism dito sa LGU ng Angeles City, the question is, ano yung brand elements niya? Meron bang color, may font size, may font style, 'di ba? Ano yung mga elements na nakalagay doon sa Angeles City like logo or Acto logo or branding logo for example, okay? And how would you assess Acto's visibility? Okay, as the tourism promotion ng LGU, okay, the question is visible ba siya in the first place? Or kung hindi visible, lacks visibility ba? Or overly visible ba? So, this is like, this calls for your assessment. No? Assess ninyo kung ano yung visibility. But of course, there has to be some sort of discussion. Kailangan ma-discuss ninyo why is it visible, lacks visibility, or overly visible. Okay, as the case may be. And syempre, as much as possible, there's also like what proof nor evidence. So si Acto ba sa tingin nyo, does it have any branding plans or programs? Again, sir, how do we know this? Of course, you will only know this if you would conduct like, you know, some sort of research. Okay? Like dun sa paper na meron siya, documents na meron siya, merong tao dun sa ano in charge sa Acto regarding this. You would know, no? Unless you wouldn't know unless you would ask. You would make some research and interviews. So ano, again, yung what to appear on your paper. Sa ito, presentation ng the city's present destination branding with proof or evidence, evaluation and commentaries on the present destination branding of Angeles City, okay, presentation ng ACTO as a promotion arm of the LGU on yung brand elements, logo, plans, and programs, and evaluation and commentaries on ACTO in general, of course. Okay, but of course, as I said, no, ito, part na to, drawn lang din naman to dito. Okay, so should you include more? Yes, you may. Okay, you may. Third, proposal na tayo. Proposal. So this part of the final requirement will what? Discuss your proposal. Kayo yung proponent, no? The grouping, the group members relative to the evaluation of existing branding of Angeles City and the role also of ACTO. There are two. So ano yung some guide questions natin? From the present, okay, present the destination branding, the question is, what do you think needs to be improved? Meron ba sa tingin mo? Ano yung kailangan ma-improve? What suggestions or recommendation will you make? No? Again, trying to culminate, as it is like a culmination of your like activity, culmination of your learning no ng destination marketing and management. So all the things that you have learned no, since midterm, I hope may mga natira pa dyan, naiwan pa dyan. So gamitin natin as to making some suggestions or recommendations. Okay, so doon sa present na slogan or tagline niya, again, kailangan bang mabago yan or ma-improve? No? Kung meron man, kung wala, ano yung masasuggest mo? Right? Explanation again. So, yung sa level of visibility niya, social media visibility ba yan? Okay, public visibility yan? What can you suggest? Kung overly visible ba siya, parang ang pangit na, or lacks visibility, ano yung pwedeng masuggest natin dyan? Okay, so what can you also suggest in terms of Actus branding plans and programs? Again, you will only know this. You can only suggest, no, you can only recommend if you have fairly established that Acto has in fact no branding plans and programs at kung ano yung nilalaman nun you can only suggest no so makita natin dun sa paper yan So again, ito yung kailangang makita, 1 and 2, pero itong number 2, hindi na muna 'no, because of the fortunately, because of the condition na yung heat index and all that, so safety is more primordial, more important, okay? So ito lang yung request ko sa inyo. So just have to make some elaboration one by one, thorough discussion ng proposal niyo with pictures and explanation, alright? Everything. Sa ang City Tagline slogan, kung meron kayong i-re-suggest or remodel, babaguhin, Acto logo, for example, babaguhin, i-improve, to change, why not, evidence, etc., explanation. Actos branding plans and programs. Alright? So, lastly, again yung 3-minute promotional video hindi na muna. Lastly, conclusion. So sa conclusion naman kasi, it's like you just summarize 'di ba, the parts. Kaya nga siya conclusion kasi you conclude therefore, alright? So some guide questions, anong important points that you can draw from the first three? Okay, so introduction, status quo, and proposal. So magni-nitpick ka na, pipili ka na, right? Kung ano yung sa tingin mo most important dun sa first three parts, okay? And concluding discussions by theme or by area, again, dun sa first three. Ito yung mag-appear dun sa sa paper, all right? Dun sa last part, which is the conclusion. Okay, so this is the format. Ang submission is per group. This is not individual, as I mentioned. Same members lang. Okay, para wala nang chaos, din ako rin mahirapan dun sa pag-locate ng members. So kung ano yung report ninyo, sino yung mga members ninyo, no, tiis-tiis lang. Kayanin niyo yan, malapit naman na. So here are the technical format, no, the font style, alignment, etc., etc. Okay? More importantly, sa cover page na yung mga members. Last name, first name, middle initial. Deadline natin would be the last day of May. Anyway, mag-upload ako, gagawa ako sa Google Classroom ng assignment bin where you will be uploading your final requirement. Alright, so evaluation for criteria. So you know, yung content, no? So, support, evidence, or proof. Ito yung sinabi ko kanina, no? Kung nagsalita ka lang dyan without really justification, without proof, without evidence, na baka wala kang makuha sa 30 points. So highest muna nun is 70 lang. Okay, technical components, the prescribed format that they have given, grammar, punctuations, etc., 30 points. Alright, so I hope everything is clear. No, anyway, I will also upload this file para meron kayong reference dun sa inyong um, Google Classroom din. Okay? Para at least meron kayong dun, reference din. Alright, so that's it. I hope everything is clear with respect to your final requirement. If there are questions, you can anyway course through the question to the class president and then respond to the question. Right? So that's it. God bless. Stay hydrated and stay healthy. Bye-bye.